Hello, everyone, and I have an honest future update. So I am very annoyed and pissed off because I'm tired of my family. Both sides of my family are shitty. So we're gonna start with my intermediate family. Let's start with my mom and my dad. My mom constantly berates me. No matter what I do, this woman is always berating me, along with my younger brother, who is 13 years old, like always berating me and my younger brother for everything. Every time me or my younger brother do something, the she always berates us. But when my youngest brother does something, he gets away with everything. This dude literally be getting away with everything. He literally acts like an asshole and gets away with everything. All my mom does is enable her fucking behavior. He enables his behavior. But if me or my younger brother were to do the exact same thing, we would have been fucking yelled at. I'm tired of my family. Both sides of my family are an issue, with my mom's side being slightly better than my dad's side. It still pisses me off. I'm also going to talk about the cookout on Memorial Day because that's what I'm going to talk about. So basically, my younger cousin tried to start shit. She tried to start shit. She tried to start shit by. I was scared of my older cousin's dog because his dog was. I'm not used to dogs. The only dog I was ever been around was my family dog, who was a Shih Tzu and passed away. And she lived in 2005, and she died in 2021. And apparently, my maternal grandma, she claimed she wasn't going to bring none of the dogs or any. We're going to be over there. Since my maternal grandma can only tolerate dogs and fish, because two of my fish lived at my maternal grandma's house at a certain point. The third beta fish, she lived with us. My mom was the one who took care of the third beta fish, my third fish. But my first two fish, they lived at my maternal grandma's house. So she claimed that there was gonna be no dog over. Like she claimed, there none of them dogs are gonna. Apparently, she gonna make an exception for my older cousin's dog to be over here, which pissed. I'm like, so she basically lied, or she made an exception to appease me. My maternal grandma's just a fucking people pleaser. She always is a fucking people pleaser. She want to please everybody else. Like this woman is a sociopath. Like for real. It really pisses me off. And she always defends my younger cousin and my younger brother. They're clearly her top two favorite grandkids. They're like the SpongeBob and Loud House of fucking grandkids because it's like, why like you constantly defend those two like there's some angels that can do no wrong. That is not the case. I'm going to talk about my younger cousin. She acts like her shit don't stink. All she does is watch Gotcha Life and anime. But then she wanted to talk shit about me watching object shows and beyond. Don't get me wrong, I'm in the Gotcha Life too. But all she watches is Gotcha Life and anime. I don't just watch object show and beyond. At one point, all I did was either watch object show or beyond. I did watch a few other YouTubers. I'll take that back. I watched a few other YouTubers like Sis versus Bro, FGTV, Zach Scott Games, Ireland Boys, SML, Annoying Orange. So I did watch a few other YouTubers that wasn't consistent to object show or beyond, but it still pisses me. It still wasn't like it was mostly object show and beyond. As now, I don't just watch object show and beyond anymore, but I did used to just watch mostly object show and beyond. But back to this, what I'm talking about. So I feel like here's what I feel like. I feel like that the motherfuckers have constantly been co-signing Sydney, my younger cousin's bullshit. That all, even when she cut, like, my maternal grandma literally said her name, like, "Go Sydney, you got him, girl." It pissed me off. Then my maternal grandma gonna tell my mother, "That's why she don't like you." I'm like, I don't like her ass. Like, I like her ass either. Who the fuck is she? And I was on her TikTok. She be posting a lot of inappropriate, weird shit. She be posting on her TikTok page inappropriate, dumb, pointless, or questionable shit. She literally made a skit about her future daughter dating a 40-year-old man. I'm like, damn, are you that? This woman is so codependent on her damn dog and cat, because both of her brothers are autistic. Not that I have anything against autistic people, but I mean, sure, yeah, you can argue that I may have used my object show OCs, beyond OCs, gotcha OCs, and my plants as my companions, but still, I may use my object show OCs, beyond OCs, gotcha OCs, and my plants as my companions, but that's only because I haven't had a pet since 2018, because I had a family dog from 2005 to 2021, Noah, and the family dog was born before me, by the way. I had my first fish, I had him from 2009 to 2012. I had my second fish from 2013 to 2017. And my fish, I had her in 2018, but she didn't live as long as the other two. So, yeah. My mom claimed she was going to get me a dog and tortoise after graduation. It is damn near July, and you still have not got me my tortoise or dog like you claimed you were going to do. So that what pisses me off. You literally said I was getting my dog and tortoise, and you haven't gotten it yet. Trying to blame me like my money is funny. I'm tired. Always using work as a damn excuse not to do shit. When it concerns me or my younger brother, she don't do shit for us. But when it's my youngest brother, he gets everything he wants. That dude literally gets everything he fucking wants. But when me or my younger brother ask for something, she'll just tell us to stop asking us for shit. And my dad is even worse. This dude did the bare minimum for us. My parents are now divorced, but he did the bare fucking minimum for us. The bare minimum. Even before they were divorced, they did the fucking bare minimum for me and my younger brothers. And what really pisses me off here is how he was very unsupportive, insulted my content on YouTube. No, I do have more than one YouTube channel. Oh, and subscribe to my other YouTube channels, and the link will be in below. But I'm honestly tired of that shit. And he was very unsupportive. He was very negative, and he was narcissistic. That dude is all for himself. Even his own family talked about how selfish he was. And he calls me childish when he's a child his damn self, making him a fucking hypocrite. I've matured since then, and he shouldn't be talking. Now he lives with my paternal grandma, and my paternal grandma literally makes him do yard work, even though the dude is in his fucking 40s. You mean to tell me your own mother is making you do yard work and you're in your 40s? That's just pitiful. Very, very pitiful. Now we're going to talk about my brother. Now my brother's the younger brother, the one who's now I have two younger brothers. One is 13 years old and the other is 9 years old. The 13-year-old is far more tolerable than the 13-year-old. I mean the 9-year-old. The 9-year-old is a brat. He comes in my room. He plays fucking sound effects on my TV, or when he don't, or when he's not doing that, he'll throw sauce at me from we've gone from fast, or he'll try to scream loud to wake me up, which pissed me off. That you what do not ever fucking do that shit. Because that's what pissed you don't ever try to scream in my motherfucking room. Scream and then he gonna try to run back to my mom so my mom can trying to blame me. No, you just and he try to blame it on me and my younger because y'all are older than him. My dad and my maternal grandma has said that his behavior is a problem. My maternal grandma and my dad were right. This is something that they're both right. He needs his ass whooped. This dude gets away with everything. And that's a fucking problem. That pisses. Hell, then sending my younger brother to my paternal grandma's house, all because she drank the last Dr. Pepper over some damn Dr. Pepper? Are you fucking kidding me? Even if I did tell him that, and Caden that the last one, if he drunk it, does like you say, they still sell them at the store, or does that not apply when it's your shit being eaten or drinking? Since you want to be all hypocritical. I low-key felt bad for my younger brother. Why the fuck would he have to go? Why the fuck would he have to go? You send him all because he was ungrateful. Ungrateful, like talking about he's common. No, maybe it's because you used to be a great parent and now you're not now you went from being a good parent to a neutral parent, so now you're just a bad parent. Like it's almost as bad as my dad. No, my dad has been a bad parent. He's been a bad parent. But my mom used to be a good parent, and then she started becoming a bad parent. It really pissed me off. And why do you send my young brother to my paternal grandma's house with my dad and paternal, all because he drank the last Dr. Pepper? You could have just went to the store and bought another Dr. Pepper. That really was uncalled for. That was very uncalled for. Like, really? You're over a Dr. Pepper? You kidding me? You're really upset over a Dr. Pepper? That's just like that was uncalled for. Like, you're mad at him over a damn Dr. Pepper? That's like very let's talk about my maternal aunt, because she's one of the worst offenders. Not worst offender, but she's one of the worst family members. Now, she's not 100% bad, as she did give me some good advice. Like, she did at least braid my hair because I have box braids. So she did do that, which I'm grateful for. So in return, I let my cousins who are, 5 and 6 just let them play with the robot and let them play with that robot, because I don't really play with it. It was a robot. Let them. And she did give me advice about mixed people. They're not hood enough to be black, and they're not sophisticated enough to be white. So they're basically in the middle ground. As in slavery, as I am a black person in real life, they didn't get to be the slaves outside, but they didn't get to be free, as they were slaves inside. So mixed people are basically in the middle ground. Now that I'm actually with my maternal aunt on. My maternal aunt told me when I was 14 I wasn't going to be shit, which I was sad and angry. That pissed me off. She was literally on husband number 2, baby daddy number 2, and don't have her stuff together. Her 3 kids literally have mix and match dads. And my maternal grandma, that girl is just an anime and gotcha life obsessed slut. And my two cousins, the 5 and 4 year old, they're both annoying. They're extreme. They be messing with stuff. They be. Hell, one of them came in my room and lost my headphones, so I was pissed. I told my mom that to make sure they don't come in my room, and instead of her just saying, making sure they don't come, and my younger cousin, who's the 16-year-old, the one who's 16. My younger cousin is 16. The third youngest cousin is 16. My second youngest cousin, my younger cousin, he's 5. He's autistic, and my younger cousin, who's 4 years old, my youngest cousin. He's autistic as well. They're both autistic. And my younger cousin, the third youngest cousin, who's 16, she has ADHD, and she's not allowed in my room. Anytime, she better stay the fuck. She better not come in here and touch none or take anything out of my room. I told my mom very clear, if she ever comes back over here, tell her, don't go in my room. Don't take shit out my room. Don't touch, take nothing, come in here or touch or take anything out of my room. Because I'm going to beat her ass. I'm not playing. I'm serious. You don't come in, I wouldn't come in her room and touch her shit or take anything out of her motherfucking room. So don't do the shit to me. She hasn't done it yet, but if she does, Kia's already been told to tell her my shit. Oh, and anything of mine is off limits. Both of my younger brothers, that is 13 and 9 years old, they're old enough where they can speak for themselves now. But for me, my shit is off limits. Don't touch anything that belongs to me. Don't touch my laptop. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my headphones. Don't take anything or touch or come in, touch or take anything out of my room. Because I will know if it's gone. And I will resort and I will be violent. So she's already been warned. Same thing goes with my younger cousins, the 5-year-old and the 4-year-old. If they touch anything, if anything gets broken or lost, I am not going to be nice about it. Just because you're neurodivergent, being neurodivergent is not an excuse. That's people trying to use like, oh, this person's neurodivergent. That's not, just because you're neurodivergent does not give you a right to do any ignorant shit. You being neurodivergent is not, I have ADHD. And honestly, being neurodivergent is not an excuse. I have ADHD. I do not have an excuse to come in somebody else's room and touch or take anything out their room. That is not okay, and you don't do that. Now, we're going to talk about the cookout. My cousin, who was trying to double team me with my older cousin's stepdaughter, they were going to chase me with the dog. Then they was talking about my TikTok. And then my young cousin go lie to my maternal grandma and my maternal older cousin, saying that I saw, like, you didn't see that shit. My younger cousin told you about my TikTok. They were always talking about my TikTok. What's next? Are they going to talk about my YouTube next? It's like, it's ridiculous. How the fuck are you going to... Hell. Yeah, and then when my mom exposed my younger cousin's TikTok to my maternal aunt and my maternal grandma, they were silent. Now they got nothing to say. They probably ain't telling her to take them videos down. And my mom has been policing my TikTok, which pisses me off. So you see, on my main TikTok, which I have in below, I wasn't just supposed to be doing family drama. I was going to do zodiac signs, debates, and I was going to do, if I was in certain shows, it was going to be sitcoms, anime, and cartoons, object shows, original Beyonce's original Gotcha series. That was the main goal. But my mom wouldn't let me because you're getting followers on your family drama. Like, she's helped you was helping me with TikTok, but like, I don't want to help from my TikTok no more because it's like I should have the right to post whatever I want on my main TikTok page. Why should I have to do that on another TikTok page? That's not only that's not fair to me. I should have the right to do whatever I want on my TikTok page. I even tried to quit TikTok because I was causing more family drama by what I've been saying about my family on my TikTok page. So the fact that instead of her being a respectful parent and saying, if I wanted to quit TikTok, she should have accepted that. And as a parent, and make me stay on TikTok, like saying you're gonna get money. I don't care if it's causing more family drama. Why continue to do it? If some of the family already hates me, that's just gonna give them more of a reason to hate me or hate me even more. So if you were smart, you would understand that. So, and I'm tired of that shit. Like, it pisses me off. I shouldn't have to alter, like, what I should have the right to decide I'm done with family drama and go back to doing what I was doing. When I first joined TikTok, I was mainly doing zodiac sign content. Zodiacs. And so I decided that I might just only be having 2 kids. 4 kids is too much. And because of inflation, things cost. I'm sorry. I might just have 2 kids. And when I said I was having 8 pets, no, I'm toning that down to like 5. I'm only going to have 5 pets. I was going to have 14 plants at one point, but like, no, I'm going to tone it down to 4 plants. And as for my characters, I have to tone it down from 64 to 48. So, and I already have like 16 of these in the Object Show community, 16 in the Beyond community, and 16 in the Gotcha community. It's like I was very pissed off. It really irritates me. It was not fair. Like, they've always been treating me unfairly. In comparison, my maternal grandma has treated me worse than all of her other 5 grandkids. Worse me than my youngest brother, my youngest cousin, my second youngest cousin, my younger brother, and my third youngest cousin. It's clear to me my third youngest cousin and my younger brother are her top 2 favorite grandchildren. They're these angels that can do no damn wrong. And my second youngest cousin pissed on the damn couch. Made a big deal when my youngest brother pissed on the couch, but didn't make a big deal when my family dog puked on the fucking couch. It really pissed me the fuck off. And now we're going to talk about my dad's side of the family. One time my paternal aunt told me to shut up, which pissed me off. I was thinking, what's such a beautiful day? She gonna tell me to shut up. Jeez. I'm like, bitch, you shut up. Who the fuck are you? Bitch. She do that. I'm gonna tell her to shut up back that time because I'm an adult and ain't nobody finna tell me to shut up. And I'm grown, so I definitely don't have to be told to shut up. When a minor, yeah, but now now that I'll be an adult soon, no, I don't have to tolerate that. As I am a teen, but I will be an adult soon, so I don't have to tolerate that shit now. I don't. So we're gonna talk about my paternal grandpa. He don't really bother me. My paternal grandpa, he's all right too. My maternal great grandma, she was decent. I loved my maternal great grandmother. She passed away in 2020 because she had heart failure, and I was sad when she died. I never even got a chance to introduce her to YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. She lived to be 98. She lived to be 98. She wasn't the greatest generation, by the way, as well. So So, another thing, I decided to pick up a finalized plan of what I'm doing after, because apparently I was thinking about this for a while, but I think I remember. Now I'm going to tell you what I want to do. Things that I've updated. So, after hiring a professional pool player, I will also be an animator for Nick and Fox. I will start a few businesses too, as the businesses will be a pet store, a restaurant, two social media platforms, one similar to Facebook, the other is similar to YouTube. One will be a presentation business, which is similar to PowerPoint. And then there will be the Men, Women, and Non-Binary People's Club. So that's another club. Men, Women, and Non-Binary People's Club. It's basically, it's kind of like my event, like one of my activities, Paraquad, but for adults. Your show is basically just Paraquad, but for adults. That's the worst business. Okay, and your show, and your shows. Okay, and it's basically just. And neither should, and I'm like, I also will have YouTube, multiple YouTube channels. Now, I had to cut the channels down a bit because I didn't want too many channels. Although I had to tone them out of kids and pets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I'm just going to tell you the type of channels I got, because I do have more than one. Now you're probably wondering how many channels. I'm having more than one channel. I have a reason for it. One, because I'm no longer just interested in Object Show and beyond. And I feel like I've been kind of being a one-trick pony. When I was in school, I was just known as the art and cartoon tech person. And honestly, I don't want to just be known as that. I feel like a one-trick pony. Who would want to be seen as a one-trick pony? I wouldn't. I have 36 channels. And before you ask, I'm going to be posting 6 channels per weekday. 6 on Monday, 6 on Tuesday, 6 on Wednesday, 6 on Thursday, 6 on Friday, and 6 on Saturday. And it'll be once every 3 weeks. Now, I know you're just going to say, isn't that unmanageable? Well, with my schedule, it won't be unmanageable. And as for my 14, well, technically, I have more than TikTok. As for my TikTok pages, I also have 16 TikTok pages. 16. I have 16 TikTok pages. I have 16 TikTok pages, so I have 16, and I'll post like 4 on Wednesday, 4 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, and 4 on Sunday, once every 3 weeks. Facebook Creator, I will post on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you're wondering what I'll be doing as a Facebook, I'll be teaching you how to cook, bake, grill, and I will also be complaining about the struggle hoods of being a parent, as I do plan to be a parent sometime in the future. And I'm also going to be an Instagram influencer, but I will put on every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will also work as an IT technician. That will be part-time. And I will work at Five Guys. That will also be part-time. But enough about what I will do after high school. Well, now we're going to talk about my paternal grandma. My paternal grandma is petty and is even worse than my maternal grandma. My paternal grandma literally whooped me once in 2015. She was being petty. She said I get after fruit for her if she was done with her. And then when I asked her, she gonna change her mind last minute just to be petty. It pissed me off. She let my paternal older cousin, she literally let my older cousin stay up as much long as he wants. But me and my younger brothers had to go to sleep. I was like a teen at that time. If you weren't going to let me stay up, you could have at least let me stay up until like 11. Then I could have went to sleep. If you wanted to be fair, you're making me go have a bedtime just with my younger brothers, even though I was a teen and my younger brothers were little kids. And at the time, my older cousin, he was an adult. He was an adult. But he was an adult. He already graduated. He was like an adult at the time, but it still pissed me off. Now, the only family members extended that don't piss me off or that I'm all right with. My maternal great grandma, she was all right. But when she was living, she was okay. She was nice and she was very solid and she was solid. And I loved her, and I was sad when she passed away. My maternal grandpa, he's okay in his place. He don't really piss me off, and he doesn't really piss me off. My paternal grandpa, he doesn't really piss me off either. He's all right. He don't really piss me off. But my younger cousins, dog and cat, get on my fucking nerves. And more so, I'm more scared of the damn cat. That cat is not declawed. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to declaw their cats because people say it's inhumane. But you got to understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I love cats, but you got to understand. If people have kids, that should be understandable because some people have kids. So if you were to bring your cat, what if the kids mess with the cat and the cat scratches the kid? Then scratches their kid. Then what? I love animals. Now, scratches their kid, then what? It's just not, it just doesn't feel fair. Like, that's something that you don't ever do. Like, like they really need to put that cat up because everybody don't like cat. They really should put that damn dog up too because everybody don't like dogs and everybody don't like cats. So take my pets, my future pets. I plan to get a dog, a cat, a bird, a starfish, and a monkey. However, I will say this. I would put my monkey up because everybody don't like monkeys. And if my monkey, bit, attacked, scratched, or bit one of my older kids, then what? Then the parent might sue me. Then the parent might want to sue me because then my monkey bit or scratched their kid. You too. But honestly, it just feels like I'm just feeling depressed. It's bad enough that you know who's in office. Everyone's on edge. Inflation, and a lot of people seem to are probably tired of their kids. I'm noticing that a lot of people seem to just be tired of their kids because my older cousin, my fourth older cousin, her sons and daughter were getting on her nerves, and then like, get off of me, go play, like get off of me. And then one of them ate her pie, and she threatened to whoop their ass. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't believe in old school parenting, but I'm also starting not to believe in gentle parenting either. There has to be like a middle ground because don't remember, gentle parenting only works if your kid is gentle. If you got a difficult ass kid, then that's definitely not going to work. So that's not. So on my YouTube, so basically, I want to talk about the cookout again. So basically, the little kids, they get a bounce house, they get motherfucking pool toys, the adults get alcohol, and they get to gamble. But us teens, all we got were some fucking video games. How the fuck is that even fair? Now, how is that fair? All we get are video games? You mean to tell all us teens get are fucking video games? But the little kids can get pool toys and bounce and a fucking bounce house, and you adults get to drink and fucking gamble. How the fuck is that fair? How is that even fair? It's like us teens were being treated like we were irrelevant. So, and then my mom made a comment, y'all need to just entertain y'allself. I'm like, wow, okay. So us teens are irrelevant, basically. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, and if I don't I'm tired of my mom. I'm tired of my dad. I'm tired of my family. I'm tired of, and then I have to go to work and I have to deal with Home Depot, and Home Depot has problems. Home Depot I hate that job because I have a manager named Tony who I don't fucking like, and he's definitely a problem. And it really pisses me off. I didn't like him. I pissed. He literally threatened to send me home on my second day of the job. Like, are you kidding me? It just really pisses me off. Like, bro, I just can't with the shit. That's why I said I'm finna. It really just annoys me. Like, I'm never gonna be lucky in anything. Like, bro, it's definitely a problem. It like that really annoys me. It doesn't. It makes it like, why would you not like? Just like why? Like, do you? And then what? I don't like how the little fucking kids get pool toys and bounce house, and then the adults get to drink and gamble, and all us teens get are some fucking video games. Like, that's not fair at all. If I had a film, I wouldn't have made I would have got some more shit for the teens because it ain't fair. It wouldn't be fair to make the teens feel like they're irrelevant. They would. I don't want the teens making. I don't want them to be feeling like they're irrelevant. Like a lot of teens feel like they're irrelevant in family events. They're not little kids, so they don't get no pool toys about, but they're in adults where they get to drink or gamble or do whatever. They're basically the irrelevant. They're basically teens are basically irrelevant, and that's unfortunate. But just know, in my feelings, teens won't be irrelevant. Y'all will get more than games because I don't want any team to feel like they're irrelevant or anybody to feel like they're irrelevant and or that they're irrelevant. So that I feel bad. Like us teens were irrelevant, and it really pissed me. And on my Instagram influencer, I would just be using my fashion and taking photos of myself, stuff like that. So yeah, as I'm gonna say this, like I stated in my career, you animator for Nickelodeon and Fox will be full time, an IT technician and Five Guys will be part time, and my professional pool player will be full time as well. But it's usually seasonal. As for my Nickelodeon shows are the Solar System Show, Awful Life of Avery, AEIOU, and sometimes Y, and Stella Spectacular Success. And my Fox show is B is for Black. It doesn't just the cookout was I had a mediocre time and I had to get my younger brother to stand there so I can have a witness so my younger cousin and my motherfucking older cousin's stepdaughter then try to get away with lying on me. Like, and then my older cousin said they're not finna drive my maternal grandma crazy. They're the ones that starting the shit. I was minding my motherfucking business. They were starting shit with me. And I'm the one that's getting blamed for it. Like, bruh, I that pisses me off. So I didn't like that they so it's like it was very it I, and tomorrow I will not be available, unfortunately. Here's why I'm saying I won't be available. Because let's just say I will not be available because I'm working with this company BCI, so I will not be available. I won't be available tomorrow because I'll be leaving at like 9 o'clock. Oh, and Compete for the Prize is going to be rebooted. Yeah, I'm deciding that now. Compete for the Prize is going to be rebooted. It doesn't like I was talking to Aiden, talking to him about how I felt my younger brother that I feel like I was being a one trick pony. I feel like I was like hell. I was just known as the tech cartoon art guy, and I wanted to be seen as that. Which I did gain a few newer hobbies now. Well, not a few, a lot actually, just not too much because inflation. So because of inflation, I did cut down a few, but I the hobbies I wanted to do. You why the fuck you got? So I feel like that I'm tired of both sides of my family. It just feels like, but I did get some good advice. Like I did get some good advice. Like my maternal aunt did give me some good advice, and my mom has advocated against my extended family, which my dad doesn't even do that. So my mom is definitely the lesser of two evils, and she does get food for me still, even though I will be in a. So she still does get me food, and she has gave me some good advice. Some, unlike my dad, who rarely gives me good advice and does the bare minimum for both me and my younger brothers. So this is my so did I think they know about Mason knows about my so it's teeth are basically brother. Whoa, sure. Of course. Sure. Especially. Okay, I had to use the bathroom, but as I was saying, like every it really like annoys me. It's like it really how they always like the teens get video games, just get video games, while the adults get to gamble and try. And they weren't even, and the younger adults, like my older cousins, the ones who were millennials, they were very irresponsible. They weren't even watching their damn kids. They were literally too busy talking or gambling while their kids were fighting with each other and messing with shit. I was basically watching their damn kids, which I was nice enough, but I'm not doing that shit again. Next time they kids, I'm gonna just leave the kids to their own devices, and whatever happens, happens. Cause seriously, that was just plain out ridiculous. And we're going to another event on the 4th of July. Me, Aiden, and my younger brothers are going, but me, Caden are going, but me and Mason got this. Like, yeah. This one, like, for Aiden Arlo. What about Aiden? Oh, and I like Mason. Well, anyway, so, anyway, okay, I had to use the bathroom, cook myself some hot dogs, but I feel like that Gen Z is struggling. Gen Z has been struggling. And as a member, as I am in Gen Z, we're struggling. We can't even get jobs because the baby boomers won't fucking retire. Oh, and Compete for the Prize is getting rebooted. Yeah, I'm confirming that now. Compete for the Prize is officially getting a reboot. So, yeah. Oh, and on my alternate TikTok, I will be doing skits about my object OCs, beyond OCs, and gotcha OCs. Mm. And honestly, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the whole family drama, especially when we had to deal with my maternal aunt and her crazy baby daddy. Nobody even liked him. Nobody liked him. Nobody liked my maternal aunt's second baby daddy. Nobody liked him. Even people outside of her family were saying he was a problem. So nobody liked him. And nobody liked the guy. Nobody likes him. He was a problem. And I was neutral to him because he did defend me against my younger cousin once. But then until he decided to tell me off, like, motherfucker, you're not my damn father. You can't even be a father to your own damn kids. Hell, he half-assed took care of the two kids he had with my maternal aunt, and half took care of the kids with his previous baby mama. And what doesn't help is I heard in the court he said he didn't give a fuck about them kids. And my maternal grandma had the nerve to compare him to our dad, my dad. My dad can at least keep a job. My dad at least ain't causing scenes at people's houses either. And my dad at least can keep a job, unlike him. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Why you're trying to compare my dad to my maternal aunt's crazy ass baby daddy. And people keep comparing me to my second youngest cousin. Like, why are you comparing me to a 5 year old? He's five. Like, I'm almost like I'm a teenager. Why are you even comparing me to him? That makes no damn sense. It that makes no sense. Like, that's stupid. That's all I have to say though. It's my that all I have to say though. And honestly, it just really annoys me. But on my TikTok page, I will be doing Thanksgiving and Christmas clapbacks and Halloween be like. So that's all I really have to say here. My mom did say neurodivergent people are interesting and neurotypical people are boring. Okay, she was right on that part, but I still feel like I just want to move far away. Like at Missouri, like Gen Z is moving out of the US. So like Gen Z isn't growing up. We're not growing up. I'm still living with my freaking. People like Gen Z is not like Gen Z is struggling right now. Hell, we can't afford kids. Like, bro, we can't afford them. Hell, you mean we talking these baby boomers? Talking about these other kind of call it. We cannot afford kids. We can barely afford food for our fucking selves. What the fuck you think of food? If we can barely afford food for ourselves, what makes you think we can afford food for a fucking baby? What make them? I hate. I love that. Shit, I just can't stand them baby boomers. Them baby boomers are a fucking problem. Coolness Object Battle is coming out. Coolness 1A will be coming out soon. Well, it'll be getting re-uploaded. And as for, let's say, Compete for the Prize is being rebooted. Oh, and I added a 16 object show, say, named Zero. Now, Zero will just be a regular number with for now, but she'll be like an algebra creature, not an algebra alien, because that's to avoid copyright. But when it flip a clip to a dome, she'll be an algebra creature. She'll look similar to an algebra alien, but isn't an algebra alien be due to copyright. That's all I really have to say in this video. I'm getting tired. I have to be up at 9 o'clock. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye.